I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't be replaced.
It's not in the case of anybody.
That's why I spend my life with you.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only.
The dismissal of anybody is at the hands of the network. We don't have Carlos King, producers, production companies. We don't have a say or the power to hire or fire anybody.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. What up, ho? We in other people's business, and we gotta talk about Carlos King being caught in a lie. Now, I distinctively remembered Carlos King saying that he did the hiring and firing when it came to his cast on Love and Marriage Huntsville and Bell Collective, but I couldn't find that exact clip. However, I did find the clip where he did the interview with Nostradamus, and he was basically just saying in general, like, oh, because Nostradamus was saying that people were saying that she paid Carlos King $200,000 to be on the show, which nobody was saying that. But anyways, and Carlos King was saying, no, if people was paying me $200,000, then tell Dusty Dan that, where's my money? And then tell Cedric, where's my money? Basically insinuating I put them on the show and they didn't pay me. And there were some other clips where Carlos King was basically alluding to being the one that put people on and off the show. Now, you guys, if you guys remember, please get in the comment section or DM me the clips if you guys remember what I'm talking about. I know they're out there. I know I've made videos about it, but for whatever reason right now, I just can't find them. It was only when Mel's baby mama, Martell, had got arrested for harassing communication, which was him threatening her with revenge P, that he started going on his platforms and doing interviews saying that he's not in charge of the hiring and firing. And the first example of that was when he did his interview with DJ Richie Sky. Initially, he would go around basically alluding to being the one that gets people on the show. As soon as Mills' baby mama got arrested for DV harassing communications and everybody wanted him fired, he did that interview with DJ Richie Sky. And in that interview, he said that he wasn't in charge of the hiring and firing. And since the harassing communications and all the cast coming out basically letting it be known that they knew about the revenge tape being passed around or picture being passed around, or they knew about it, they saw it, etc., and then saw other revenge stuff of other people that Mills' baby mama Martell had in his phone. Since then, he has stuck with this narrative that he has no control over the hiring and firing, etc., that has everything to do with the network. And this is something that he repeated when he had his interview or when he did his live with Claudia Jordan and Dustin Ross. So this is why it came back up, because he is also said in that interview that he's not in charge of the hiring and firing because he's a producer, etc. And I thought it was interesting because somebody said in my comment section under that video that, oh, this clip should be used in the lawsuit with the Hunter that's going on with Miss Black Titanic and On Network and the Hunter, considering Carlos King is saying that the network hires and fires, so the cast is hired by the network, even though the Hunter is trying to say in court that he isn't a part of the network, and the network is trying to say that he isn't a part of them. So it's interesting that in the court case going on, the Hunter in the OWN network is saying that the Hunter is not employed by them. The Hunter is saying that he's not employed by OWN network, and Carlos King is saying on these interviews that he is a producer, he does not hire or fire, and he's not in charge of that, which would mean that they are not employed by him. If that makes any sense, that means they checks don't come from him. I don't know though, because people have been saying that they get paid $400 and whoever write the checks. So y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Watch these clips. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell. And for now, we about these hoes' business.
That's why I listen. There's a lot of rich women and couples who want to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I'd be like, no, because I know that they don't have the many characteristics that you need. You need to be successful. You need to be smart. You need to be vulnerable. You need to be emotional. You need to be real. You have all of those things. So what you're displaying right now, Stormy, I think is gorgeous. It's beautiful. You are a beautiful woman. You know that, girl. The dismissal of anybody is at the hands of the network. We don't have Carlos King, producers, production companies. We don't have a say or the power to hire or fire anybody. We contacted you around that time we were shooting Bell Collective. So what happened to where the conversations did not lead to you being on Bell Collective? Do you remember?
So I was so pregnant and I was on bed rest around that time.
The dismissal of anybody is at the hands of the network. We don't have Carlos King, producers, production companies. We don't have a say or the power to hire or fire anybody. I don't charge people to get on the show. Like, that's insane to me. If that's the case, Destiny, where's my money?
Oh, I like Destiny.
I like Destiny to the salvation. I love Destiny. I'm just saying, if that's the case, Destiny, where's my money? Sadaric, where's my money? Miss Betty, Miss Wanda, Dr. Francis, child, Chris Fletcher, and Nell. I run my money, honey. If I'm charging folks to make an appearance on the show, then child, I will be said it. There's nobody saying what Kenya did was right. We all collectively have said it last week, and we'll say it again this week, and I'll say it. What Kenya did was not okay.
Right.
It was wrong. It was unfortunate, right? Two wrongs do not make a right. I said what Britt said is wrong. What Kenya did is wrong. Two wrongs do not make a right. I wish Kenya would have given her a read that would have, like Claudia said, solidified the force multiplier that she is, right? In a perfect world, I think that should have taken place. Kenya Moore herself has said on Tamron Hall that she was wrong. I don't see why people, listen, if the person who did it is saying, I was wrong and I should have done something better, I don't think it's bad for anyone else to be like, we agree with you. It was a bad thing to do. Based on what occurred and based on what led up to it, it's evident that when it comes to Kenya's place on the show, she is somebody that is irreplaceable. When it comes to what the network decided to do, I tell people this all the time. No one believes me because it is what it is. The dismissal of anybody is at the hands of the network. We don't have Carlos King, producers, production companies. We don't have a say or the power to hire or fire anybody. Everything is at the hands. We can give our opinion with anything, right? Claudia, I said this story before. I fought for Claudia. I'm like, I want her in the ultimately, it's not my decision. Do you know what I mean? But I can have a point of view because I'm respected in this game. But at the end of the day, the network, and they said it on the title card, it didn't say the production company, it didn't name producers. It said the network decided to not move forward with continuing the filming with Kenya. It was their decision. I don't have a say in it. That's how the business does work. And you guys are seeing that again. What I say is true. But anyways, when it comes to, but I want to ask the two of you this. When it comes to Kenya's actions, listen, let's have a real conversation. Based on what I've seen on social media, it is split. 50% think she deserved to be removed of her duties. There's 50% who believe she shouldn't have been. Where do the two of you lie within that? Do you think that should have been the case?
Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't replace.
It's not in
In the case of anybody.
That's why I spend my life